Hey, what's happening, Gear One? SirJames coming at you guys with another video, and today I just have a few things I want to go ahead and talk about in this one little video rather than post several little videos where each one is going to be like, 2 to 5 minutes long. First thing I want to go ahead and share with you guys is some items that I recently picked up, followed by the catalog of games that I'm still trying to play through before the end of 2018, which, based on the genre that most of these are, I don't know if that's going to be possible for me. And of course, afterwards, go ahead and share with you guys the set of videos that are going to be coming out for the month November, because it's a returning series that I do every single year, which is very popular on the channel at the time. And for those of you who are new, we'll probably look forward to them as well, with a set of video ideas that I might be doing, but want to kind of get your guys' feedback as well. So let's go ahead and start with the haul. Now, last time I was doing a haul video was where I was sharing a bunch of really cool things that I got at GameStop for about 75% off, with the biggest highlight being the RC Batmobile, which if you haven't seen that video, a link is in the description down below for you guys to check out. But anyways, during the time, obviously that was like day one, and they kept adding more stuff into the clearance section because they're trying to clear some items out to make room for stuff for the holiday sale. Anyways, I ended up finding a Mario Kart Monopoly, or in this case Monopoly Gamer as it's called, but this is the Mario Kart edition, and I paid $6. Now, I don't know how much this is retail wise, but for $6, that's a very good deal. And I was reading the back of this too, and what's pretty neat about this is that it's not just, okay, your basic Monopoly and there's, a Mario Kart theme. It actually goes with the theme because they actually added details for the stuff that you would see in-game or incorporated into the board game. So again, you got your banana pills, you got your blue shell. Each character has their own unique abilities. It actually sounds like a lot of fun. Now, I can't open up and show you guys in detail because this is actually going to be for a Christmas gift for my baby brother. He's a big fan of Mario Kart, so I'm sure he's going to love this as well. This does come with 4 characters. You have Mario, Princess Peach, Luigi, and Toad, and there's additional character packs you can get, but unfortunately those were not on clearance yet because the character packs were $6 a piece. And again, I paid $6 for this entire thing that has 4 characters plus everything else with it. So sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait until the day that we actually get to play because, again, I'm looking forward to it. Next up is they also had a bunch of blind bags, like the capsule blind bags that I got, that were literally $1.25 a piece. And I think they're originally like $5 or $7, but I ended up getting the entire Naruto Series 1, and they had some from Steamboat Mickey, which unfortunately I kind of have it off camera. I should have brought it over here, but I have 3 right here as an example, because these are actually doubles I have from the Naruto set. So for example, here we have Sasuke Uchiha. Then we have Kurama, or the Nine-Tailed Fox, and then we have Kakashi Hatake. I think that's how you say his last name, but yeah, Kakashi. So those are pretty neat. You could actually stack them with one another, and like I said, I got the entire Naruto Series 1 that I paid like $1.25 each for, and I have 4 from the Steamboat Mickey era. Fortunately, I didn't get the one that I wanted from the Mickey set, which is basically Mickey and the whole black and white color scheme, where he's actually holding the steering wheel of a steamboat. So maybe I could try to find that one online because it looks really cool. Anyways, next up is, of course, the games. The first one that I have here is a game that I never played back in the day, but I know it's really popular, and the reason why I never played it back in the day is because compared to where I was all those years ago are completely different compared to where I am today. And I'm here today thanks to you guys, and of course thanks to the additional jobs that I do on top of YouTube, because YouTube isn't basically my main job. YouTube is more of a hobby thing, and I earn money off to the side, but it's not like the one thing that I rely on. But again, I do get a little bit of money for it, and again, it's thanks to you guys too, which I'm getting pretty close to 30,000 subscribers. I'm trying to reach 30,000 before the end of 2018, so hopefully that will happen. But the first game that we have here is Left 4 Dead 2, which is also backwards compatible for the Xbox One, which has been backwards compatible for a while, but most recently, Left 4 Dead 2, Left 4 Dead 1, and the Orange Box Collection actually got a Xbox One X enhancements, which means you got like the 4K support and I think higher frame rate. I don't know about the frame rate, I can't confirm about that, but again, the whole image quality of the game looks far superior playing it on the Xbox One X than your standard Xbox model and whatnot. Another prime example would be Red Dead Redemption, the first one, which also got an Xbox One X enhancement. It's like a night and day difference between that. But if you don't have a 4K display, some people can't really notice it. But again, everyone has their own opinions on that. So it looks pretty neat. I already have it installed. I was playing the first couple of levels, just single player wise, kind of see how it plays out. It looks really good. So I'm pretty surprised about that. Now, during the time when I was reading that, something that caught me completely off guard, and I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't know about this, because as most of you probably know, I love the Metal Gear Solid games. And a few months back, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker was backwards compatible on the Xbox One system, and I was like, it would be kind of cool if they have Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, because on the Xbox 360, if you get the physical copy, you get all three of them on a single box. It's not all on one disc. You basically have 2 and 3 on a disc, and then Peace Walker's on a separate disc. So it's like it would be kind of pointless to get this entire thing and only have one playable. But apparently, as of October 9th, both Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 are now backwards compatible on the Xbox One system. So I did test it out. It is indeed playable on the Xbox One, so I'm really happy about that. If you never played this set, highly recommend it. Or if you're looking for one to start with, my personal favorite out of this entire set is Metal Gear Solid 3. My second favorite out of this set is Peace Walker, followed by Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Worth checking out, but there it is. So this is not a recent pickup, by the way. I just want to share that with you guys. I also picked up Ace Combat 6, Fires of Liberation. Now, I've seen this game used in the section, or I've seen this game in the used section for a while, but I've never seen it with its original case in 4 years. This is the first time I've seen it with its case in that amount of time at a local GameStop or just any GameStop within the Corona area. But there it is. I've heard good things about it, and of course I'm looking forward to the 7th installment. I actually never played that one. Next up is something that's a little bit more modern, up to date. The first one, which actually came out just today's its official release date, is Soul Calibur 6. I love the Soul Calibur games, so of course I had to pick this one up. And I've actually been having a lot of fun with it. One of the things I'm actually kind of bummed out for, because they didn't have any, was the arcade stick by Hori, because I was hoping to get that to unbox for you guys as well. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem like any GameStop within at least 70 miles doesn't have any, which is kind of odd, especially for a release. And the other one is the Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I'm not the biggest Call of Duty guy. For me, I've always enjoyed playing Call of Duty for the campaign and zombies, and then for multiplayer, that has my attention over in the Battlefield series, because even though everyone has their own personal taste of what they personally like, there's a few of the Call of Duty games that actually has really good multiplayer that I have enjoyed in the past, but for this particular one, there is no campaign, which is a huge letdown. I mean, I've known about this ahead of time, but I was like, they gotta be joking. Apparently it's not a joke. There is literally no campaign. I mean, there's something there, but again, it's disappointing. They do have Blackout mode, which is basically like Battle Royale. I'm not personally into Battle Royale, which is why you don't see me talking about Fortnite or uploading videos related to Fortnite. So there's that mode. So if you love Battle Royale, that's in there. Multiplayer is boots on the ground, but there's some balancing issues for that. So that one's a bit iffy right now. And of course there's zombies, which zombies is a lot of fun. You actually have 3 maps you can play, or if you have the season pass, you'll have 4 maps you can play on. So for me personally, the only portion that I'm enjoying is zombies, because again, that's the only thing really for me here. But what I'm probably going to end up doing is actually selling this copy, and then I'll probably end up getting it down the line when more zombie maps get released, or if I can find a pretty good deal. But that's just my quick thoughts on that one. Next up is to go ahead and share with you guys the catalog of games that I'm trying to hopefully play through by the end of the year. The first one here is Army of Two, The Devil's Cartel, which shouldn't be too bad. Don't know, usually the Army of Two games aren't too long in terms of their story mode. But if you've never played Army of Two before, this is actually a really fun game. And there's also split screen cooperative play, so also worth checking into. I've played the other ones, just I haven't gone through this one yet. And I do apologize if I seem to be rushing. My battery's a bit low, and I don't know how long until it actually dies out. Next one, actually the next list of games, which is why I don't know if I'll be able to go through all this in this year, is their JRPGs. So we have, of course, Ni no Kunai, the Revenant Kingdom. Next one is, which is one I'm currently going through. I'm actually about 16 hours into it, which is a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Is Infinite Undiscovery. So worth checking that out. Next up is, of course, Blue Dragon. Now this one I believe is backwards compatible on the Xbox One, but feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, is Lost Odyssey. And this one would have been on the list, but I'm probably going to wait until the HD version comes out next year, which is Tales of Vesperia. So this one is going to be on hold until the HD version comes out, but that would be another one that I have to play. And another one is The Last Remnants, which is also getting an HD remaster as well, which will be another one I'll have to go through too. But that's the backlog of games that I need to go through. Now, as for the month of November, it's a series of videos that I always do, which is basically Black Friday deals. So that is something that I generally do every single November. And the way I go about it is that any type of leaked ad or official ads that come out, what I do is that I'll do a video where we basically check out, and mainly check out, the video game deals. I've actually gotten a lot of hate last year for whatever odd reason, because people are like, how come you don't show the TV deals or the movie deals? It's like, I've stated in the beginning of the video that we're looking at the video game deals. I'm a gaming channel, so we're focusing on the video game stuff, and if people wanted to see the entire ad, a link would have been available in the description for the other users out there who would just wanted to check everything else within the ad. So again, that's going to be something I would continue to do again this year when that time comes around. And of course, I'll probably end up doing another couple set of videos along on top of that, where basically I'll have a list of stuff that I want to get during the Black Friday sale, and of course my Black Friday haul, as I would normally do too. Another set of videos that I'm thinking of doing, but want to kind of get your guys' opinion, is to do like a holiday buyer's guide, where I'll have individual videos for the different system, where, you know, for example, a PlayStation 4 holiday buyer's guide for 2018, where basically I talk about what systems are currently available in store, what are some of the services that each platform tends to offer, and what are some recommendations as far as games go. And I want to try mostly focus on the exclusives. You know, I want to do one for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, which the exception for the Switch one is that I'll also include third-party games too, because there's a lot of really good ones to have on the Switch, which, by the way, Battlezone is coming to the Switch. I highly recommend you guys look into that one. It's actually one of my favorite games to play in VR, but to have on the Switch is even better. And of course, even do a segment for VR as well. Like for PlayStation, I'll have PlayStation VR incorporated into that. And then for the VR one will basically be the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift. But let me know what you guys think about that, and if that's something you are interested in seeing. But anyways, that basically wraps up for today's video. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, as far as Soul Calibur 6 goes, it is a lot of fun, and visually it's actually pretty impressive. I just wish I was able to get that arcade stick. But until then, I'll see you guys next time.